Hello everybody! I thought we'd just kick it off straight away. We wouldn't wait around too much today because I'm excited. I'm excited for this episode. Welcome in everyone. It's Saturday, which means that it's Fighting Fantasy Day. We're continuing our season of Forest of Doom. We're on episode 11, so the penultimate episode and the final episode of the season will be next week. I cannot believe that we've almost completed a whole another season. Where does the time go? But yes, we're doing Forest of Doom. Forest of Doom is a classic fighting fantasy book written by Ian Livingstone, and it's a choose your own adventure style book, which means that the adventurer will be going on a journey and making some choices as they go. Every choice they make will change their outcome, so it will affect the rest of the story. Some choices that they make will take them closer to victory, whilst other choices that they make will steer them far, far away on a different path. There's going to be danger in the forest too. I'm going to be rolling for all of the enemies, and my adventurer will be rolling for themselves. And the way we do battle is by rolling dice. We both roll 2 6-sided dice and add our skill scores, and whoever rolls the highest gets to deal some damage. We keep going like that until one of us dies. So far, no one has died. People have come close to dying. One person has become paralysed, but no one's actually died, which is very disappointing. Very, very, very disappointing. There'll be way more death next season, I promise. We like a lot of death, but there hasn't been any death this season. That said, Vicky's got a stutter today. Great. Stutter day. Hashtag stutter day. The success rate has been quite low. So 11 adventurers have gone through the forest, and only 3 of those adventurers have actually been successful. So the success rate is very low. The time to beat, so the person at the top of the leaderboard, is Ninja Monkey, and their time is 1 hour 31 minutes and 23 seconds. So that is the time to beat to take the top spot. So if my adventurer today can do all of the things, get to the end of the adventure quicker than 1 hour 31 minutes and 23 seconds, then my adventurer will win the season. Also got to say that the sounds are by the wonderful Sirenscape, so the lovely crackling fire and nighttime creatures that you're hearing right now, they're all through Sirenscape. So if you like TTRPGs, if you like a role-playing game or tabletop you know what I'm trying to say. If you're into D&D and RPGs in general, and you want to add some atmosphere and ambience to your games, check out Sirenscape at sirenscape.com. You can try them for free, and they're amazing. So we've used those for every season so far, and I will be continuing to use them for the seasons to come. What else do I need to say? Oh, the prize this season. There is a prize. So the winner will win a copy of the book, which I have here with me. So whoever wins this season will win a copy of the book. Shiny, shiny, shiny. So this is the new edition of the book, and there's something special inside. There is a signed Forest of Doom card signed by Ian Livingstone. So they will get the book and the signed card. And I've just received some merch today. So we have a big, I've got a t-shirt from last season that says, "I'm a friend of Throm." It's backwards because I like to do my camera backwards so that I'm all mirrored. But yes, we have a massive t-shirt that says "I'm a friend of Throm" on it. It's way too big for me, so I'm maybe giving that away, I'm not sure yet. But also, one thing I am definitely giving away is some stickers. So these stickers these are in my merch store. So we've got a Pit Fiend from last season. He is quite tiny, but he's my favourite. So we've got Pit Fiend stickers, which are going to be part of the prize as well. We've actually got a Gillibrand's hammer sticker, which is going to be part of the prize as well, so I'm going to include these along with the book. And we've got a bonus life sticker. There you go. So I'm going to be giving those away with the prize as well. So they'll get the book, the signed card by Ian, and they'll get some stickers as well. And depending on if they want the t-shirt, we'll see. But I may just keep the t-shirt and sleep in it because it's massive. I ordered an extra large because I'm quite big. in the chest area, but that's way too much info. But this is way too big for me. It may end up just being a gym shirt, but I've waffled again. Oh, I've just reminded myself. I added the command waffle. Vicky is waffling again. Waffle, 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 waffle. Right, wow. I think I've covered everything, so we know talk like your mum. Yeah, so I've covered everything. I've done what the book is. What the book is, what the book is. I've told everyone about Sirenscape. I've told everyone about the prize. I think it's probably time to meet the adventurer, am I right? Yeah, let's have a go. Hello, adventurer, how are you doing?
No.
I've got to talk like my mum because you've redeemed talk like your mum.
I love that.
You all right, Crimirr? How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing just fine. I'm happy to be back.
Tell everyone who you are and what you do on Twitch, and I'll give you a shout out. There you go.
So I'm the winner of last season. And
I love that you've led with that. So I am the winner of last season.
yeah, I think I'm still a streamer on Twitch. I haven't streamed in a while now, but I'll be back soon. I swear. And yeah, I play games, and that's all. Oh, and I play GeoGuessr. GeoGuessr is fun.
You do play GeoGuessr. I love it when you do GeoGuessr. We tried to guess where Vicky lived before, didn't we? We tried to find my house. You weren't that far away, to be fair. You were quite scarily close to my house. Anyway, so yes, as you said, you won last season. How was it winning? How was it winning last season?
That was great. I felt powerful, and wow, that was fun.
And how confident are you feeling about this season? Do you think you can win again?
We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, no, I'm sure I will. Yeah, easy.
All right, so all you've got to do is beat 1 hour, 31 minutes and 23 seconds. So this isn't about surviving the longest anymore. This is about doing it quickly, getting what you need and getting out quickly. That's the key. So you've got to do it quicker than 1 hour, 31 and 23 seconds. 1 hour, 31 minutes, 23 seconds. If you can beat that time, then you've won the season, I think. And we've only got one more episode to go, which is Colleen next week. And she seems very confident. Okay, let's meet your adventurer, shall we? So who are you playing this week?
I am playing Crimirr The Great again.
Crimirr The Great. And what is Crimirr The Great's stats?
Oh, so his initial skill is 12, stamina of 20, and a luck of 11. So pretty good overall.
Very, very good overall.
Yeah.
Can't believe it. You're
absolutely... Me either.
Oh my god. Great stats for Crimirr The Great there. Okay, let me see. So you, obviously, do you remember much about how to play from last season? You remember what to do? Cool.
I think so, yeah.
If you've got any questions as you go, just ask. It is a little different this season. So you'll see that I've only given you 1 heart. You've got 1 life. The audience can grant you a bonus life or a potion of teleportation, which will teleport you to a useful location. And the teleportation potion has been very, very handy this season. Everyone who's made it out has used the potion of teleportation. But we need to get that bonus. So that's £10 from the audience to get one of those bonuses. But yes, otherwise you've got 1 life. YOLO.
I can do it.
You can do it. Well, no, like I said, but no one's died yet this season.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So Crimirr The Great. You start your adventure with a bare minimum of equipment. You may find or buy other items during your travels. You are armed with a sword and are dressed in leather armor, and you have a backpack to hold your provisions and any treasures you may come across. You have 10 provisions. You can eat them 1 at a time as long as you're not in battle, and they will restore 4 health, just like before. So you can eat them at any time as long as you're not in battle. and you can only have one at a time. So last season, I believe I let you eat as many as you want, but this time it's one at a time. You can also take a magical potion with you to aid you on your quest, and you can use this magical potion twice, which is very cool. You can take a potion of skill, a potion of strength, or a potion of fortune. The potion of skill will restore all of your skill points, the potion of stamina restores all of your stamina points, and the potion of fortune will restore all of your luck points and add 1 to your initial luck. Justice Pirate, you've been subscribed for a whole year. Happy year together. Oh my god, happy anniversary, Justice Pirate. Happy 1 year anniversary. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for being subscribed for 12 months. That's insane. How are you? Oh, amazing. Oh, so sorry, Crimirr. Hooray! Yeah, also, oh my god, I'm a mess today, an absolute mess. Which potion are you going to take?
Oh, I'm going to take the potion of fortune.
Fortune.
Yeah.
Amazing. I always take a luck potion. Always. How is streaming going, Justice Pirate? How's it going? How's Quake Champions going? I'm really sorry that I've not been able to catch you live very much, but I've just been so busy with work. It has been amazing. I'm glad. I'm really good. It's totally okay. Thank you. Yeah, I've been like so busy. So busy. Okay, there's only one true way through Darkwood Forest, and it'll probably take you several attempts to find the way out. But you need to draw a map, so you'll only be going through once. When you reach the end of the adventure, that is it. No go backs unless you have a potion of teleportation. And obviously if you die, you can go back as well. So you'll definitely need that map. Not all areas will contain treasure. Oh my gosh, thank you for the host, Lone Wolf, and welcome in. All of the things are happening today. Yes, not all areas contain treasure, so just like before, some of them are just going to be a wild goose chase. And will lead to danger. No one true way will involve a minimum of risk, and any player, no matter how weak on initial dice roll, should be able to make it through. But you've rolled really well. You've got a skill of 12, a stamina of 20, and a luck of 11. You lucky adventurer. So may the luck of the gods go with you on your adventure ahead, and may your stamina never fail. Oh, let me just say hello to everybody. Hello, everybody. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Lone Wolf, for giving Crimirr another shout out. Justice Pirate says she's proud of me. Thank you. And, you know, these seasons just keep getting better and better and better. Like, I'm just so excited for next season as well. The prize for next season is insane. If you've been keeping on top of my social media, you'll know what I got sent as the prize for next season. So that's very exciting. I almost don't want to give it away. So, but it's going to be awesome. Right, let's see how Crimirr the Great ended up in the Forest of Doom. You are an adventurer, a sword for hire, and you've been roaming the northern borderlands of your kingdom. Having always spurned the dullness of village life, you now wander the lands in search of wealth and danger. Despite the long walks and rough outdoor life, you're content with your unknown destiny. The world holds no fears for you, as you are a skillful warrior and you've conquered Deathtrap Dungeon. So, like, this is gonna be easy. You're well practiced in the art of slaying evil men and beasts with your trusty sword, and not once during the last 10 days since entering the northern borderlands have you set eyes upon another person. But this doesn't worry you, as you're happy with your own company and you enjoy the slow sunny days hunting, eating and sleeping. It's evening, and having feasted on a dinner of rabbit spit roasted over an open fire. Oh my god, I cannot talk today. I think Crimirr's making me nervous.
Oh no.
I'm like stumbling all over my words. You've enjoyed a dinner of rabbit spit roasted over an open fire, and you settle down to sleep beneath your sheepskin blanket. There's a full moon, and the light sparkles on the blade of your broadsword skewered into the ground by your side. You gaze at it, wondering when you will next have to wipe the blood of some vile creature from its sharp edge. These are strange lands inhabited by weird and loathsome beasts, goblins, trolls, and even dragons. As the flame of your campfire gently dies, you begin to drift to sleep, and images of screaming green-faced trolls flicker through your mind. Suddenly, in the bushes to your left, You hear the loud crack of a twig breaking under a clumsy foot. You leap up and grab your sword from the ground. You stand motionless but alert, ready to pounce on your unseen adversary. And then you hear a groan, followed by the dull thud of a body falling to the ground. Is this a trap? Slowly walk over to the bush where the noise is coming from and carefully pull back the branches. You look down and see a little old man with a great bushy beard, his face contorted with pain. You crouch down to remove the iron helmet covering his head, and you notice 2 crossbow bolts protruding from the stomach of his plump, chainmail-clad torso. Picking him up, you carry him over to the fire and stir the dying embers into life. After covering him with your blanket, you manage to get the old man to drink a little water. He coughs and moans, and then he sits up rigid, eyes staring fixedly ahead, and he starts to shout, "I'll get them! I'll get them, don't you fear, Gillibrand. Big Leg is coming to bring you the hammer. Oh yes, indeed I am, oh yes." The dwarf, whose name you presume to be Big Leg, is obviously delirious from the poison-tipped bolts lodged in his stomach. Then you whisper his name into his ear. "Big Leg." His eyes stare unblinkingly at you, and he again starts to shout, "Ambush, look out, ambush, ah! The hammer! Take the hammer to Gillibrand! Save the dwarves!" His eyes half close and the pain seems to ease a little as the delirium subsides, and then he speaks to you again in a low whisper. "Help us, friend. Take the hammer to Gillibrand. Only the hammer will unite our people against the trolls. We were on our way to Darkwood in search of the hammer, ambushed by the little people. Others killed. The map in my pouch will take you to the home of Yastromo, the master mage of these parts. He has great magics for sale to protect you against the creatures of Darkwood Forest. Take my gold, I beg you. Find the hammer. Take it to Gillibrand, my lord of Stonebridge, and you'll be well rewarded." Big Leg opens his mouth to start another sentence, but nothing comes out except his last dying breath. You sit down and ponder Big Leg's words. Who is Gillibrand? Who is Yastromo? And what is all the fuss about this dwarvish hammer? You reach over to the still body of Big Leg and remove the pouch from his leather belt around his waist, so you now have 30 gold pieces, which you can add to your sheet. So you've got 30 gold pieces, and you also take his map, which looks like that.
Yay.
You have a map and you have some gold. Cool. Jingling the coins in your hand, you think of the possible rewards which may await you for just returning a hammer to a village of dwarves. Easy peasy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
Find a hammer, return it to a village. Easy. You decide that you're going to find the hammer in Darkwood Forest. It has been a few weeks since your last good adventure, and what's more, you're likely to be well paid for this one. With your mind made up, you settle back to sleep, having taken the blanket back from poor Big Leg, and in the morning you bury the old dwarf and gather up your possessions. You examine the map and look up to the sun, and you find your bearings. You whistle merrily and head off south at a good pace, eager to meet the man Yastromo and see what he has to offer. Okay, you'll notice there's a timer at the bottom of the screen. I'm not going to start that until you make your first decision. That's what I've done with everybody else, so it just makes it fair. Okay. Ooh, I've got a bit of a clicky shoulder today. I'm falling apart. I had a scratchy eye, an itchy eye last week, which I wasn't allowed to scratch, and then today I've got like a sore shoulder. I'm getting old. Getting old. Right, okay, you walk to Yastromo's tower and it takes you a little over half a day. By the time you arrive at a stone tower, you are dirty and hungry. As the tower is set back at the edges of Darkwood, some 50 metres away from the path that you've been following, it's difficult to find. But finally you walk up to the huge oak door, somewhat relieved to find that it does exist, and that Big Leg had not been speaking wildly in his delirium. A large brass bell and gong hang from the stone archway. As you ring the bell, a shiver runs down your spine, and you realise that the loud bong invades a deep silence which you'd not noticed before. There's no sounds of birds or animals to be heard. You wait anxiously at the door and hear slow footsteps descending stairs from the tower above. A small wooden slot in the door slides open, and 2 eyes appear and examine you. "Well, who are you?" demands a grumpy voice through the hall. You answer that you're Crimirr the Great, an adventurer in search of the Master Mage Astromo, intending to purchase some magical items from him to combat the creatures of Darkwood Forest. Well, in that case, if you're interested in buying some of my merchandise, you'd better come up. I am Astromo. He turns and slowly climbs the stone stairs. Do you want to follow him up the stairs, or draw your sword and attack him?
Let's be kind and just follow him up the stairs.
We're going to follow him up the stairs. I'm going to give you some numbers. You can write them down if you want to. Following up the stairs, you go to page 261.
261.
261. You follow the huffing and puffing old man in his tattered robes up the spiral staircase to a large room at the top of the tower. Shelves are filled with all kinds of bottles, jars, weapons, armour, and all manner of strange artefacts. Astromo shuffles past the general clutter and he slumps down into an old oak chair. He reaches into his top pocket and pulls out a fragile pair of gold-rimmed spectacles. He places these on his nose, picks up a piece of slate and chalk from a table next to the chair, and he begins to write frantically, and then he hands you a piece of slate, which is a list of items that you can buy if you want to. I don't know if you can see that, but you can buy a potion of healing, a potion of plant control, a potion of stillness, a potion of insect control, a potion of anti-poison, some holy water, a ring of light, some boots of leaping, a rope of climbing, a net of entanglement, an armband of strength, gloves of missile dexterity, a rod of water finding, garlic buds, headband of concentration, fire capsules, or nose filters. And take as much time as you want with these. You can ask chat as well what they think you should buy.
And I have 30 gold. Yeah.
You've got 30 gold pieces, yeah. So while you choose, I'm just going to take another sip of my tea.
Okay, I will just note things down. Just I don't want to go over 30 gold. I don't know what could happen. If something could happen, I don't know. And chat, I need your help. What should I buy?
What do you think you should buy? Justice Pirate, I've noticed that you've got the 12-month sub badge as well. So you get a mug that looks like this. I love my little sub badges.
Yeah, they're cute.
Just like me. Cute just like me.
Exactly.
Exactly. Okay, so what are you thinking that you're going to take with you from here?
Okay, so I think I will take a potion of healing first.
Okay.
That's always useful, I think. Let's take the holy water, because why not?
Why not?
Yeah. Okay, so that's 6 gold.
Yeah.
I want to take the ring of light, because maybe it's useful. I don't know if I'm in a dark room.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You go for it. Take whatever you fancy. Chat, have you got any ideas what he should take with him?
Question: what does missile dexterity means?
I think it's just
dexterity?
Yeah, I just think that it like a hone-in missile, I guess. Like it will help with like throwing stuff, I guess, or shooting things.
I'll take that.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 2 more gold. I would take garlic buds because I'm hungry.
Okay. I don't know how many people like everyone so far has been like, garlic buds, they'll be tasty. I would never eat a garlic bud. I don't like insects, so I recommend insect control. Okay, Lone Wolf. Lone Wolf wants you to take the insect control.
Then I'll take the insect control.
How are you doing today, Lone Wolf? How are you going? How's everything? You having a good weekend so far?
I want to take more things. I don't know if I should keep like 10, 15 golds.
What do you think, everybody? Should he save any gold?
Maybe.
This is the only place you'll get to spend it. This is the only place to buy things.
Okay. Let's take the armband of strength.
The armband of strength, okay.
Okay, so that's 3 more gold. And let's take a potion of plant control. I don't know, that's
Sure.
yeah. And I think I will stop there.
Okay, cool. So just remind everybody what you've taken.
Okay, so I took the healing potion of healing, the holy water, the ring of light, the gloves of the word that I cannot.
The missile dexterity, yeah.
Thank you. The garlic buds, the potion of insect control, the armband of strength,
Yeah.
and the potion of plant control.
Okay, sounds good. Let's go with that. Yes, Tromo asks you the reason for the purchase of the items, and you tell him your story and your decision to continue the quest of the luckless big leg. Yes. Yes, Tromo says slowly, rubbing his chin. I heard that the good dwarves of Stonebridge had lost their fabled warhammer. Without it, their king is unable to rouse his people, despite the fact that the hill trolls threaten their village. Rumour has it that an envious king of another village of dwarves sent an eagle to Stonebridge to steal the hammer, which it managed to do. But as it flew back over Darkwood, it was attacked by deathhawks, and the hammer dropped into the forest and was lost. Apparently, 2 forest goblins found the hammer, but could not decide who was to keep it. They wrestled for hours, but gave up. Then they discovered that the handle unscrewed from the head, and the argument was settled. One kept the head, the other kept the handle. Then they parted, each happy with their new treasure. Who knows if they still have them? So, I'm afraid your problems are doubled. I can tell you that the head is made of bronze. And the head is made of... the head is made of bronze and the handle is made of polished ebony. Both head and handle had the letter G inscribed on them. Your task is not going to be easy. Good luck. You thank Yastromo and you leave the room by the spiral staircase.
Okay.
And you turn to page 177.
177.
Yep. Outside in the bright light, you notice the quietness again. A narrow path leads northwards from the tall grass surrounding the tower and into the dense undergrowth of Darkwood Forest. Within a few strides, you are surrounded by the dark and tangled forest. Stones and knotted roots seem to hide in the shadows, and you can almost believe that they're trying to trip you up. The light fades quickly and the air becomes moist and unpleasant. Deeper and deeper you go into the gloom. Eventually the path forks on either side of a huge old tree. Would you like to go west or east?
Let's go east.
Go east to page 160.
160.
The narrow path continues to cut its way through the tangled forest. Strange animal cries and noises echo through the trees. At last the path widens to approximately 1 metre across. Soon you arrive at a moss-covered wooden sign, on top of which sits a large crow. The arms of the signpost read north and east. Just as you're deciding which way to continue, you hear the words, "Good afternoon!" You look up in the direction of the voice and see that the crow is looking down at you inquisitively. "Good afternoon," you reply slowly, feeling slightly foolish. The crow speaks again and asks you which way you're headed. You reply that you are looking for 2 goblins. which are small, sinewy creatures with brown, scaly skin. 1 gold piece will buy my advice, states the crow confidently. Would you like to pay the crow for his advice? Ignore the crow and go north, or ignore the crow and go east?
Ooh, 3 choices. Ooh.
Yep.
So I will ignore the crow because crows are bringers of bad luck and things like that.
Okay.
So yeah, no.
You're gonna go north or east?
North or east? What should I do, chat?
I don't think anyone's gone east yet.
Okay, then I go north too. Mm-hmm.
Oh no, no one's gone north yet.
Oh, then let's go north.
Okay, you're gonna ignore the crow and go north to page 8. Oh, west isn't an option. Walking along the path, you hear footsteps and arguing voices ahead of you. Do you wish to meet their owners, or would you rather hide in the bushes and let them walk past?
I'm thinking, yes.
Footsteps and arguing
Let's say hi.
voices. You want to hide? Okay.
No, sorry, no. Let's say hi. Let's
say hello.
Yeah.
317. 317 to say hello. You draw your sword and prepare to meet the owners of the arguing voices. They are 2 tall, spindly creatures, clad in tattered cloth, over which they wear chainmail jackets. They see you and instantly stop their argument. They are hobgoblins, and they draw their swords ready to attack you.
Oh.
The first one has a skill of 6 and a stamina of 6. And the second one has a skill of 5 and a stamina of 7. It is,
No
isn't it?
friendly
No wonder I can't talk, Justice Pirate. Okay, we've got some goblins to fight, so let's start that battle music. Okay, so roll both dice and add your skill score, which is 12.
Mm-hmm.
It says you can escape during the battle if you wish to.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so 20.
I rolled a 13, so you hit the first one. It's now on a stamina of 4.
Okay. Now I have to block or...
Nope.
No,
They're going to attack you one at a time.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, right? The other one's just going to stand and wait patiently.
I got 16.
I got 10.
Okay.
Not very good today.
19.
12. That one's dead, so now the other one steps up.
Uh-huh. Roll. 16.
Only got a 12, but you still hit it. There you go. It's on 5 stamina. Also, welcome in case to join.
Hello. 21.
12.
Mm-hmm. 17.
12.
Gosh.
He's on
Easy peasy.
1 health. You need 1 more hit.
Yeah. 6, 18.
14. He's dead.
Okay, easy peasy.
Easy peasy. Okay, if you win, turn to page 301. Guys, how are the sounds today? They're a little loud for me. I just want to know how they're coming through for you. 301. You search through the pockets of the hobgoblins and find 3 gold pieces, a brass flute, and 2 maggot-ridden biscuits. There's also a necklace made of mouse skulls around one of their necks. If you'd like to take any of these items, you can. So there is 3 gold pieces, a tiny brass flute, and 2 maggot-ridden biscuits, and a necklace of mouse skulls.
Can I take everything?
You can take everything if you want, yes.
Well, let's take everything.
Take everything. And then turn to page 157.
157. Okay.
Well, Lone Wolf, I think you've got a lovely smile. So just ignore people. To the left of your path, you see you notice a large hole in the ground with a diameter of 3 meters. Walking over to the edge of the hole, you see it sloping off into the depths of the earth. Do you wish to walk down into the hole or continue walking north up the path?
Let's continue walking north.
Let's go north, page 337.
337.
Also, Crimirr, if you need a break at any time to go to the loo or anything, just let me know.
Okay.
At last, the trees begin to thin out and shafts of sunlight beam down through the gaps on either side of the path. As the path widens, you see a large cave entrance set a few yards back and to the right. Do you want to examine the cave or continue north up the path?
Let's go in the cave, maybe? Yeah, let's go in the cave.
Let's go into the cave.
There will be no monsters.
Page 230 to go into the cave. Slowly you peer into the cave and you see the huge shape of an ogre walking towards a wicker cage with a bowl of water in its great hands. He is dressed in animal furs and carries a stone club in his belt. There appears to be a small creature jumping around inside the cage. You can pick up a rock and throw it at the ogre, rush in and attack the ogre with your sword, or leave the cave and continue up the path.
I don't know. You know what? I'm Crimirr the Great. Let's throw a rock and let's see how it goes.
Yeah, remember, you're Crimirr
gonna
the
die.
Great. Pick up the rock and throw it at the ogre, page 137.
I don't want to die.
No one's died yet, you're gonna be fine. You're Crimirr the Great, remember?
Oh, sure, yeah.
Do you have any gloves of missile dexterity?
Oh, I do.
Yes, you do. Page 55.
Okay.
You reach into your backpack and pull out the purple silk glove. It fits snugly on your hand. Then you bend down and pick up a good-sized rock and take aim. You throw the rock with all your might at the ogre and it flies like an arrow to hit him. Straight on the side of the head, which knocks him unconscious.
Oh, okay.
The creature in the cage jumps around even more frantically than before. Do you want to take a closer look at the creature in the cave, search the contents of the cave, or leave the cave immediately and continue north?
I'm curious about what is that creature. Let's say hello to the creature.
Okay, page 168 to have a closer look. This could be the shortest time ever and you could win this season too.
Oh, I could just die. Yep.
Oh my goodness. Inside the cage, a small sinewy creature with brown scaly skin is jumping up and down. He is a goblin. Around his neck hangs a black shiny rod on a leather cord. Do you want to unlock the cage and let him out, or leave the cave and continue north? Hi, Duke Whiskey. How are you doing? Also, Lone Wolf, if he dies now, yes, he will have a short time, but he will not win. He will not win.
Yeah.
He needs to get the hammer and make it to Stonebridge in less time than Ninja Monkey did it to win the season. So, do you want to unlock the cage and let the goblin out, or leave the cave and head north?
Let's unlock the cage.
Okay, 117. You unlock the door and step back, drawing your sword just in case the goblin tries to attack you. He picks up a wooden stool and, waving it in the air, he kicks the door open and charges at you, screaming. You must fight the goblin, but he's quite weak because he's been in there a while. He's only got a skill of 5 and a stamina of 4.
Okay, let's kill him quickly.
Let's kill him quickly.
Let's roll dice. 3, 15.
I got an 11. One more hit and he'll be dead.
Well, 24, so good luck.
I got a 14.
Oh.
He's dead already. Can someone tell me, are the sound levels okay today, guys? They seem a little loud for me, but I just want to see how they are for you. If you win the fight against the goblin, turn to page 232. You know how paranoid I get about sound levels. Fine for me, thank you, Case. Perfect.
232?
232. You bend down over the lifeless body of the mad goblin, and you examine the rod around its neck. The rod is made of ebony, and there is a screw thread at one end. You're excited to see the letter G neatly inscribed on the other end of what must be the handle of the dwarvish warhammer. You put your find in your backpack and add 1 luck.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
Lovely.
So he's already found the hammer handle.
That was fast.
Do you want to search the contents of the cave now?
Yeah.
Or would you like to leave the cave? So search the contents of the cave or leave the cave.
Let's leave the cave. I don't want to do a mistake and like, oh, there is a deadly trap and now you're dead.
Okay,
that
so
was a statue last season.
This is a lot less deadly, but the death factor is up again next season. Lots of people are going to die next season, and I don't want anyone to win because I want the prize for myself. I don't want anyone to win next season. So you're just going to leave the cave, page 358 to leave the cave. That's how good the prize is next season. Is I want it for my own. I don't want anyone to win, so I'm going to make it really difficult next season. Walking along the path, you don't notice that a rope noose is hidden beneath some fallen leaves ahead of you. Your foot catches in the noose and suddenly you are hauled up into the air by the rope, which is tied to a sprung tree. In a second you're hanging upside down, suspended by your trapped foot. Lone wolves redeemed talk like your mum. Here, you've got to test your luck. Do you remember how to test your luck, Crimirr?
No, I don't remember. Please tell me.
You need to roll both dice, and you've got to roll equal or below your luck, and you've got a luck of 12. So you're going win.
I got a 9.
Oh, you're very lucky. Well, now your luck goes down to 11 again. Here, so you're lucky, and your sword remains in your scabbard, and you use it to cut yourself free from the man trap. And we go to page 40. Thank you for redeeming this, Lone Wolf. Are you enjoying it, are you? Enjoying the talk like your mum? You get to your feet and you curse, brushing the dirt from your clothes with your hands. You are tempted to wait around to discover who set the trap, but you decide against it. You continue north. Oh my god, this should be the permanent accent the whole time. You want me to talk like this permanently? I'm glad I don't have a Stokey accent anymore. But I used to talk like this. Oh my god, another redeemed talk like your mum. Oh god, this would be, it wouldn't be funny. It would be so funny if this was your real accent. This used to be my real accent. This is how my mum talks.
Oh.
This is how my mum sounds. When your phone her, she says, "All right, duck, how are you? How are you? Are you keeping well?" Right, we're going to go to 274. If people just keep redeeming it, then it'll have to be permanent, won't it? 274. Yeah. Let me have a drink of my tea. Hang on. Have you got a drink? Have you, Crimirr?
Yeah, I have my hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate. How nice. Lovely. Right, what did I say we were going to?
274.
274. You notice a knotted vine hanging down to the ground from the tree to your left. You look up and you see a roughly made treehouse amidst the branches. If you want, climb up the vine to the treehouse, you can, or you can leave it and you can continue walking north.
Let's continue walking north.
Okay, let's go north. 109.
109.
109. Soon the path leads out of the trees and onto a large plain with tall grasses. Okay, you can't get enough of it. Oh dear. It's all like your mum.
Oh gosh.
Oh god, I hope you've all got enough points to keep this up. Beyond it you see rising ground and further off some low hills. The path splits and goes in 3 directions. Crimirr, here you can go, you've got 3 choices. You can go west, you can go east, or you can continue north.
Okay, where should I go, guys? Where should I go?
Yeah,
Should I go west?
go on, chat. Give me an hand. Did you say west?
Maybe west, but I won't.
Maybe. Oh right, you can't commit. He's having
No.
having trouble committing.
Yes.
Oh, Sir Feldmouse, I'm really sorry that you're hearing this, but a lot of people seem to like the talk like your mum redeem. So there's that. Oh, that accent, the torture. Is that? Yeah, but at least it's not me Scouse accent, is it? You hate that one. You're gonna go west, are you?
Let's go west, yeah.
Page 124. I think if I carry on doing this, I think Sir Feldmouse is gonna leave me. 124. Let's go back to normal. Normal Vicky. The path ends until please stop. Until someone redeems it again. The path ends at another junction. The way south leads back into the forest, and you decide to head north to page 180. Walking quickly along the path through waist-high grasses, you arrive at another junction in the path. Do you want to continue going north, or do you want to go west?
Continue going north, but I said I was going west before that. Well, sorry, I think I missed something. Did I? What?
Thanks for the lurk, Case. You've walked along the path through waist-high grasses, and you've arrived at another junction in the path. You can now go north, or you can go west. So this is another junction.
Let's go west.
Gonna go
Always
west
go
again.
west.
Okay, 361 to go west again. 361.
Phew. Yeah, let's go west.
From not too far ahead comes the sharp noise of barking dogs. Suddenly, a brown fox with eyes wide open in fear dashes past you, running east. The frantic yelping of the dogs gets louder. Do you wish to face the oncoming pack of dogs, or hide in the tall grasses off the path and let them run past in pursuit of the fox?
And we talk to the dogs? Yeah.
Can you talk to the dogs? You can't talk to the dogs.
Oh, I can't talk to the dogs. Sadness.
No.
What are my options? Sorry, I was in another dimension for a second.
It's okay. You can face the oncoming pack of dogs, so you can wait, you can greet the puppies, or you can hide.
Let's face them.
Let's face the oncoming pack of dogs. 396. You're like, oh my god, dogs! Yes! 396.
There we go.
You draw your sword and you stand to face the pack of dogs.
No, let's hug them, not kill them.
They come into view in a cloud of dust, and galloping behind them is a masked rider wearing a long flowing cloak and riding a white stallion. He blows a horn and the pack of dogs comes to a sudden halt in front of you. There are 4 of them, and you see that they're all hunting dogs. The stallion stands motionless between them with steam blowing from its nostrils and 2 long jets. That scared me, Lone Wolf. Okay, the masked man looks at you without speaking. Do you want to try and start a conversation with him or start attacking the dogs?
I can't attack the dogs, no. So let's just talk with the guy.
You're going to talk to him. Page 364. You nod your head at the masked rider and bid him a good day. He nods back but says nothing. You tell him of your quest to help the dwarves of Stonebridge. Then he jumps down from his mount, throws his cape back, and extends his right arm to shake your hand. You can see that each of his fingers is adorned with a large gold ring. Would you like to ask him for his gold or carry on the conversation? So he's got off his horse and he's shaking your hands, and each finger has got a gold ring on it.
Let's keep talking to him.
No one's spoken to him before, so you're the first adventurer to speak to him. Page 194 to speak to him.
It's Davos, yes.
The man smiles and takes off his mask. He explains that he wore it to protect him against all the dust and not to hide the face of a robber. Why would he say that? I'm not a robber! That's exactly what a robber would say. You sheathe your sword and you begin to relax a little. The man tells you that he's a hunter and that the best game in all the northern borderlands can be found on this grassy plain right here in Darkwood Forest. He says that his hounds were chasing a wild boar, but when they lost the scent, they picked up that of a fox. He warns you of some of the dangerous beasts that lurk in these parts, and he says, and if you're going to spend the night in Darkwood, you might need some of this. He drops some belladonna into your hand, so you now have some belladonna.
Yeah. What is belladonna?
It's like a, I guess like a poisoned flower.
Okay.
It's like a poisonous flower. So he drops some of that into your hand and jumps back onto a stallion. Then with a sudden blow of his horn, the dogs run off east again. He turns and waves to you before galloping off in pursuit of his dogs, and you put the belladonna in your backpack and set off west.
Okay.
So you've now got some belladonna.
Okay. Nice, I guess.
Oh my god, it's Thanos. Just don't let him snap his fingers with all those rings. Oh, we're all going to disappear. Spoilers if you've not seen that. But, yeah. 208. I'm sure everyone's seen it now. You soon arrive at another crossroads. The way south leads back into the forest, and you decide to ignore it. You can keep going west, or you can head north.
Let's go west.
Page 99.
99.
Ahead you see the path ends at the door of a large hut, made of dried mud. Yeah, it is. It's deadly nightshade, a poisonous plant. I thought so.
Yeah, okay.
The large hut made of dried mud has a large domed roof and a single window. You peer through the window and see a large man with dark skin sitting at a table in the middle of the hut. He's bare-chested and is flexing the muscles of his arms. Do you wish to enter the hut or return to the junction in the path?
You know what? If there is another fight, it will be okay. I have some good stamina and skills, so let's go inside the hut.
Okay, page 209 to enter the hut. As you enter the hut, the big man smiles. He looks pleased to see you and starts to speak in a deep voice. Welcome, stranger. My name is Quinn, and I earn my living by my arms. Would you care for a little wager, perhaps at arm wrestling? Do you wish to accept the challenge of an arm wrestle, or decline his offer, politely refuse, and return to the junction in the path?
I want to see something in my inventory.
Okay.
Because I have the armband of strength, so maybe that's the item I will need for the challenge.
Maybe.
So let's try.
You're
it's going to break my bones and I'm going to die, but let's go.
You're Crimirr the Great.
I'm Crimirr the Great. Yeah, you're right.
Page 28. That rhymes with Crimirr the Great. Page 28. That's where we're going. Do you possess an armband of strength?
Yes.
Page 52. Quinn explains that he will wager some dust of levitation against an item or coins to the value of 10 gold pieces. So if you win, you get some dust of levitation. If you lose, you need to pay him 10 gold pieces or an item of the same value. As you sit down at the table opposite him, you deftly slip on the armband of strength onto your arm. You put your elbow on the table and lock hands with him. His grip is like an iron jaw, and his dark eyes look confident. His biceps bulge, and he gives the signal for the contest to begin. You start to push his arm down, and are amazed at your own strength. Sweat breaks out onto his forehead, and you can see the disbelief and pain on his face. You push harder until you force his arm down onto the table in defeat. Turn to page 78. Quinn stands up and walks silently to a wooden chest at the back of the hut. He lifts the lid and pulls out a small glass vial. He hands it to you and walks back to the table, where he slumps into his chair looking thoroughly dejected. The dust in the vial sparkles in the light, and you put it into your backpack and you leave the hut. So you now have some dust of levitation. And you've just completely broken this man's spirit. I hope you feel good about yourself.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Sorry.
man. Yep, I deserve to win. Do you not think you cheated just a little bit?
No. I'm Crimirr the Great.
Just keep telling yourself that. I'm Crimirr the Great. Yep. Okay, so outside, you walk back to the junction in the path. Turn to page 347. No, sorry, 349. 349.
349.
You arrive back at the crossroads and you ignore the way south back to the forest. You may now go east, which is the way you came from, or you can go north.
Why do I have the possibility to go back east?
You can go back east if you want to.
Let's go east.
Let's see what happens.
Let's see. Yeah.
102. Walking along the path, you notice marks in the ground made by the hooves of the horse heading east. You soon arrive at another junction in the path. The hoof marks lead south into the forest, and you decide to head north to page 105.
Yeah.
In the distance to the right of the path, you see large birds circling in the sky. As you get closer, you recognise them as vultures. Do you wish to step off the path and see what or whom the vultures are interested in? Or do you wish to ignore the vultures and carry on walking north?
Yeah, I would just look on Google what's a vulture.
Oh, it's like a big bird that feeds on like dead stuff.
Oh, right. Okay. Lots of strange birds in that forest. There is a crow. There is that. Let's ignore it.
You don't trust the vultures? You're very suspicious of birds.
Yeah.
So you're gonna ignore the vultures and continue walking north to page 394. Come on, where are you? Gradually the grass around you becomes shorter and the ground gently starts to rise. Ahead you hear the sound of flowing water, and soon you reach the banks of a slow flowing river. The river is very shallow and stepping stones cross it to the far bank, where the path continues north into the distance. Do you want to cross the river by the stepping stones or wade through the shallow waters to cross the river?
Well, if there are stepping stones, I can step on them, I guess. So, yeah, let's go over the stepping stones, I guess.
Page 66. You step carefully along the slippery stones,
Oh, I'm going to fall and die.
and you reach the other side of the river.
Okay.
You see that the path continues north into the hills, but it's getting dark, and you decide that you're going to make camp for the night under a large solitary tree to the right of the path. You build a large fire and you settle down to sleep with your sword by your side, but will Crimirr the Great make it through the night? Page 325.
3, 2, 5.
You've been asleep for about an hour when the noise of fluttering wings wakes you up. You sit up and you grab your sword, and in the light of the full moon, you see 3 large shapes flying towards you. They look like large bats, but as they swoop in close, you see the unmistakable fangs of vampire bats. Do you possess any garlic buds?
I do, but I wanted to eat them.
Oh no. Page 268. You reach quickly into your backpack and pull out the garlic buds. The vampire bats close in on you, but veer away at the last second, screeching loudly. They hover above you, eager to drink your blood, but the garlic keeps them at bay. Eventually, they fly off in search of some other prey.
Huh.
You leave the garlic by your side and settle down to sleep again. In the morning, you collect your belongings and you head north along the path. Turning to page 119. You made it through the night. That was easy.
Yeah, easy.
So far, you've had everything you need.
Yeah,
And
so
you've
far.
already found... What have you found so far? You found the handle,
The handle and...
some dust,
Yeah, and the belladonna
and
thing.
the belladonna.
Yeah. I don't know if it will be useful, like the belladonna will be useful, but we'll see.
We'll see. You must have got it for something. Okay, the ground is quite steep and the path wends its way up into the hills. By the time you reach the top, the sun is quite hot. All around in the distance you see the green circle of darkwood forest. Mist still hangs in the tall grass behind you, but ahead you see a valley floor bathed in sunlight. All is quiet. As you start down the far side of the hill, you see a junction in the path. You can continue north down the hill, or you can go west along the new branch. So north or west?
Let's go north. I'm sorry, there is my dad at the door. Just a
No
second,
worries.
sorry.
That's fine, I'll pause it.
I'm back, sorry.
That's okay. Everything okay?
Yeah.
Did he not realise that you were streaming?
No, and also I forgot that today was the birthday of my what's word? It's not nephew, it's
Niece?
for a girl. Niece,
Oh, niece.
thank you.
There you go.
Yeah. And I forgot it was today, but it's fine. I will see her tomorrow.
Okay. No worries.
Oops.
Oops.
Yeah.
It's alright.
Oops.
It's alright. It's only a niece.
Yeah.
Are you close with your niece?
Not really, so
Oh, it's no big deal then. It's fine.
yeah.
Just send her a Facebook message or a text or something. Be
Well,
fine.
she's like 8, so I cannot send a text.
Aw.
But yeah.
Fair enough. Okay, you said you were gonna go north.
I think yeah. No.
North. Okay, we'll start the timer again. You're gonna go north to page 90.
90.
The path runs down the hill between large boulders and rocks, and you have an uneasy feeling that you're being watched. Then, from behind one of the larger boulders to the left of the path, spring 2 sinewy men with long hair and beards. They're wearing animal furs, and they look menacing. One notches an arrow to his bow, and he lets it fly. You must test your luck. So you've got a luck of 11, so you need to roll both dice and roll 11 or less.
6.
6, very lucky, nice. But now you have a luck of 10.
Yes.
You are
Do I still have my potion of fortune?
Yeah,
Or not?
Yeah, you do, yeah.
Can I drink it now?
sure. So that takes you back up to 12. That's your initial luck plus 1. So you're back up to 12. Okay. You are lucky and the arrow misses you and flies past your head. So you've used one of your luck potions. You've still got another luck potion.
Oh yeah, right.
The arrow misses you and flies past your head and you turn to page 210. 210.
Yeah.
The men curse and jump up and down in anger at having missed you. They start to argue and push each other around. They seem to forget all about you. Do you want to attack the wild hillmen or walk past them along the path whilst they're still arguing?
What should I do, guys? Should I attack them or just
Attack them or
leave them alone? Yeah. I don't know. I still have all my stamina, so I could lose a few HP, stamina points. You know what? I'm Crimirr the Great. Let's fight them.
Okay, let's fight the wild hillmen. Turn to page 43.
43.
You draw your sword and charge at the wild hillmen, who have stopped their arguments, turn towards you, screaming, and now wielding axes. You must fight them one at a time, and you can escape by running down the path if you want to. The first one has a skill of 7 and a stamina of 5. The second one has a skill of 6 and a stamina of 4. They're not just wild, they're fuming! They're absolutely fuming!
Oh no.
Where's my battle music? Come on, battle music. There we go. Right, let's roll. So the first one is going to attack, and the other one's just going to watch.
Yay. 18.
16.
Uh, 19.
A 14 from me.
Uh-oh. 14.
I also got a 14. Nothing happens.
Okay. 20.
14. The first one's dead.
Yeah.
Second one goes in for a swing.
14.
13.
Oh, whew.
I'm rolling terribly.
15.
Oh, I also got a 15! God damn it, nothing happens.
He's not dead.
Oh,
Is he
well,
dead?
no, I mean, so 14, we both rolled 14, nothing happens,
Right.
but I just rolled an 11, so...
Oh, well, okay. I got a 14.
Yeah,
That's sad, yeah.
I only rolled an 11, so you fight them one at a time, you won the fight, turn to page 50. Around the neck of one of the hillmen, you find a silver key hanging on a small leather cord. You untie the leather cord and put the small silver key in your backpack. So you now have a small silver key, and you set off north again to page 188.
Silver key. And 188.
Yeah. Walking down the hill, you see the valley floor stretching out ahead, and beyond, a sinister wall of trees. Darkwood Forest. On the other side of the trees lies Stonebridge, your journey's end. Arriving on the valley floor, you see that the path comes to a junction. You can head west or you can go east or west.
Let's go east. West, east.
Okay, 359.
Oh, sorry, what's the number of the page?
359.
Thank you.
To the left of the path, you see a stone well with a bucket and a turning handle. Do you wish to take a closer look at the well, or continue your walk east.
Let's take a look.
Okay, 172.
172.
A ladder runs down the inside of the well to the water below. However, there appears to be a tunnel just above the surface of the water, running north. It is circular and has a diameter of 1 metre. You can toss a gold piece into the well to make a wish. You can descend the ladder and look down into the tunnel, or you can return to the path and head east.
And make a wish?
You can make a wish if you want.
Let's do that, yeah.
Let's make a wish, page 89. What do you wish for?
Fortune and glory. And
And
well, more glory and... yeah.
You wish to win.
Uh-huh.
The coin lands in the water with a gentle plop. So you've got to deduct 1 gold piece from your equipment list. You wish for more gold pieces, for fame, for fortune, for a hammer, and you wish to win the season. But this is not a wishing well.
Oh.
Nothing happens. You can descend the tunnel. You can descend the ladder to look into the tunnel. You can return to the path and head east, or return to the path and head west.
I'm disappointed. Let's just go back. Yeah.
Oh man, I can't believe how many people have fallen for that. If you went in there, you could probably be rich. Like, I wonder how many people have thrown gold into that well, thinking it's a wishing well.
Oh yeah, you're right. But too late. I made my choice.
Are you gonna go east or west?
East.
Okay, 281.
281.
The goblins are safe this week, Case. They can go about their diorama. No goblins will die today. No gremlins, sorry. No little gremlins will die today. You arrive at a crossroads. South leads back into the hills and you decide against that option. You can now head north or continue east.
Let's continue east.
Page 393.
393.
Leading along the quiet valley floor, the path comes to an end at a junction. The way south leads back into the hills, so you decide to go north, page 369. The valley floor is green and pleasant, and you wonder why such a tranquil place should be the home of so many loathsome creatures. They get a feeling they had a lucky escape, but don't know why. Yeah, I think so, Case. They're like, oh, today was a good day. Today we were very lucky, but we don't know why. Walking along the path, you see in the distance a portly shape of a balding man, dressed in a large brown robe, large brown robes, not a large brown robe. That doesn't make any sense. And he's heading in your direction. As he gets closer, you see that he is a friar. Do you want to start a conversation with the friar, walk past him with a nod of the head? Those are only 2 options. You can start a conversation or walk past him.
What does friar means?
It's like like someone from the church.
Okay.
Like a bishop, and he's got like a little bald head. Have you ever watched Robin Hood?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Friar Tuck.
Okay.
Like a monk. Yes, there you go. Case has got it. Like a monk.
Okay. I will nod and continue on my way.
You don't want to talk to him. Oh, poor friar. No. Walk past him with a nod of the head, page 390. God, Crimirr's not wasting any time today.
Well, no.
He wants to win.
Yeah.
In the distance, if you win this season, I'm going to be convinced that you're a fighting fantasy professional. And I might not invite you back next season because two wins in a row. How sus is that?
I must lose then. Oh no.
In the distance, you see the dark brown wall of trees looming up before you. This path leads directly into Darkwood Forest, and soon it starts to twist and turn between tangled roots and vines. The path eventually splits. Do you wish to continue north or head west?
I don't know. Let's go. Let's go west. West. Let's go west. Sorry.
That was hilarious. You're like, we're north, west, north, west, page 280. Your
280.
walk west is arduous and uneventful. You pass two branches off the path which both lead south, which you've ignored, but eventually you arrive at a junction. You ignore the way south again and decide to head north to page 306. Amidst the trees to the left of the path, you see a small stone building covered with ivy and moss. Do you wish to examine the building or carry on north along the path? Trying to Darren Brown it again, I think. Yeah, I think so. I think he's trying to read my mind. I've got to block my mind from Crimirr.
No, I'm not doing that. Not anymore. That was silly last season.
But it made you win! That's why you won, you cold read me. Can't believe it.
Oh gosh.
I'm trying to be so... I'm just gonna have to play the rest like this. That way you can't cold read me. But I also can't read.
Oh no.
Try cold reading this, Crimirr. Try cold reading this.
I cannot. No. Okay. What are my options again?
Oh gosh, I've really messed myself up there. Oh well. Amidst the trees to the left of the path, you see a small stone building covered with ivy and moss. Do you wish to examine the building or carry on north along the path? I'm gonna have to read the thing and then cover myself up.
I think you want me to go north.
Cool.
So I will go in the building.
Crimirr,
No, I
I
don't
hate
know.
you so much. You're gonna examine the building because you think it's the opposite of what I want you to do.
No,
Okay.
I don't know.
391, here we go then. The building measures only 3 meters by 3 meters and it has no windows. The door is made of stone and looks very solid. There is no handle and it doesn't appear that there's any other way into the building. Then you notice a tiny keyhole in the stone door. Do you have a silver key?
I do.
Page 200.
Sorry. Okay.
You take the small silver key from out of your backpack and you place it into the keyhole. It fits perfectly and you give it a turn. The lock clicks and the stone door swings open. Stone stairs lead down from the door and into the gloomy depths. You could not see a thing down the stairs. Do you wish to descend the stairs or leave the building, return to the path and head north?
Well, if I don't see anything, I know that I bought a ring of light, so let's go down the stairs.
Okay. Page 351.
Okay, fine.
You step carefully down the stone stairs, feeling your way as you go. Slowly your eyes become accustomed to the dark, and you begin to make out shapes at the bottom of the stairs. You're standing in a small square room with a low ceiling. The floor is thick with dust, and there are cobwebs everywhere. In the middle of the room, there is what appears to be a large stone box, measuring approximately 2 meters by 1 meter. The top of it is a great stone slab. Along one of the rough stone walls, you find a small alcove with a candle. You can light the candle if you wish, or walk back up the stairs, return to the path, and head north.
Oh, so I cannot use the ring of light. Oh,
Doesn't give you that
sadness.
option.
Sadness.
So light the
Well-
candle or leave the building.
Yeah, let's light up the candle. But
Light the
I
candle?
don't have anything. Yeah.
Yeah, they
Let's
didn't have lighters in the Forest of Doom.
Yeah.
292. I don't know how you're lighting this exactly. The light from the candle casts eerie shadows from the room. In the yellow light, you see the face of an old man carved into the stone slab on top of the box. Then you notice the leg of a skeleton protruding from the shadows in the far corner of the room. You walk over to the skeleton to inspect it. The skeleton is small and the skull has sharp protruding teeth. It could be the skeleton of a goblin or an orc. You walk over to the stone box. The slab on the top looks as if it could be moved. Do you wish to try to lift the stone slab or ignore the stone slab, return to the path and head north?
Well, we made all the way down the stairs and everything, so let's do the thing with the slab.
Okay, let's try and lift it. Page 95. You try with all your might to move the stone slab, but it will not budge.
Oh.
Do you have any dust of levitation?
I do. Okay.
Page 173.
Yay.
You've made this all very easy, Crimirr.
Yeah, that.
You haven't you've hardly fought anything.
Yeah.
You've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fights. That's it.
Yeah. And like, to be honest, I really love the fighting thing in that game. I'm sad. I wanted to fight more. I want to fight more.
You take from your backpack the glass vial containing the sparkling dust and you sprinkle it onto the stone slab. Slowly, it starts to rise into the air. You peer into the box and are horrified to see a rotting corpse lying there. Ragged clothes cover a skeletal body with loose flesh hanging from it. You've lifted the lid of a coffin containing some cursed undead creature, and you jump back in horror as you see its eyes flick open. You are in a crypt made foul by some unknown followers of darkness. Slowly, the creature rises out of the coffin, and it moves towards you with its arms outstretched. Do you have any holy water?
I do.
Bugger off. Get out of here, Crimirr.
Okay, goodbye.
Shouldn't have let him play. I shouldn't have invited him back.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. You know what? You've done this fair and square. You've done it fair and square. You have got some holy water, and we turn to page 58. I'm very annoyed that I'm not able to kill you.
So next time, I think I would like to be one of the first adventurers, so I cannot watch all the streams.
Deal. You can be the very first. If you win this, you'll have to come back.
Okay.
I think maybe I'll make that a rule. Whoever wins the season has to be the first adventurer to come back.
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
You reach into your backpack and you pull out the small bottle of holy water. You quickly remove the cork and throw the water at the advancing ghoul. Thick smoke rises into the air from the burn marks made by the holy water on the putrid flesh of the ghoul. The ghoul appears to be in great pain, but through its wide open mouth no sound can be heard. It crawls into a corner of the room, desperate to escape your goodly weapons. You walk over to the coffin and look inside. You're overjoyed to see that as well as 25 gold pieces, an object that the ghoul was using as a headrest, a bronze hammerhead with a letter G inscribed on it. I was going to clap you, but I'm kind of disappointed.
Yeah. I have a question.
Yeah.
If I did not have the holy water, I would need to fight the thing?
Yeah.
Oh,
You would have had to fight it. And that's how you can become paralysed.
Oh.
The ghoul can paralyse you. But you have beaten the ghoul and you've found the hammerhead. Well done, Crimirr. You found the hammerhead, you've got the handle. This was easy peasy. Now you just need to make it to Stonebridge. You need to make it to Stonebridge. So you're on 1 hour, 2 minutes, 38 seconds. And you've got a skill of 12, you've got a luck of 12, and you've still got 10 provisions. So you now have You now have the head as well. You happily put that into your backpack and you walk up the stairs, leave the crypt and return to the path and head north.
Yay.
Oh,
Easy.
easy peasy. You are Crimirr the Great.
I am.
112. And you've never played this book before, right?
Never know.
How are you so good at this? Do you watch every single one? You're like, yeah, I know the way through. I'm gonna make notes. I'm gonna make so many notes.
No, but to be honest, I think watching your streams, it's kinda, I will not say it's cheating because, yeah, but like I know when people did mistakes and things like that, so.
I think you should definitely beat the first one back next time.
Yeah.
And then I can kill you, and then you'll have no advantage.
Maybe.
I'm gonna kill Crimirr. Crimirr the Great, not actually Crimirr. Okay. 112. The path presses on northwards through the dense trees, then it makes a sudden turn to the right and heads east. The path is so overgrown in places that you have to use your sword to cut through it. Your walk east is long and tiring. At last, you reach a junction in the path. Looking at Big Leg's map, you decide to head north again in the direction of Stonebridge, ignoring the narrow path that continues east. We're going to go to page 103. The path opens out into a small clearing. To your right, you see a pile of branches, grass, and pieces of rag, the lair of a large creature. Amongst the debris and old bones scattered about, you catch sight of something glittering. Do you want to look more closely or hurry north along the path?
Let's look more closely to the thing, yeah. Let's see. Oh, you're smiling, that's bad.
Page 57. You walk over to investigate the lair, but are suddenly aware of a dark shadow being cast all about you. You hear a loud roar and look up to see a dragon-like creature with 2 legs and scaly skin flying down to its lair.
Cool.
A firebolt shoots out from its mouth.
That's good.
You must test your luck.
Oh, okay.
Well, you have a luck of 12, so...
Yeah, I have 6.
Okay. You are lucky. And the firebolt misses you and explodes by your feet. Page 132. The creature landing in front of you is a wyvern. It looks at you and opens its mouth to let out another burning roar. It's about 10 meters long and its thick scales are hard to penetrate with your sword. Do you possess a flute?
Do I?
I think you do.
Oh yeah, that was from the goblins?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I do.
No one else has got this flute, so let's see what happens. 258.
Yeah.
No one else got the flute. You reach into your backpack and pull out the tiny flute. You have a strange feeling that you must play it now before the enraged wyvern. It's like you're being faced with this, you're like, maybe I'll try playing it a song. As you play it, a soft and gentle sound plays out from the flute, and a quizzical look appears on the wyvern's face. Its mouth closes, its eyelids start to droop, and the wyvern is powerless to resist the soothing song. Slowly the wyvern slumps to the ground and is soon fast asleep. Turn to page 305. You've just put a wyvern to sleep.
Cool, nice.
Cool. You walk around the motionless wyvern and start to rummage through its lair and surrounding debris. You find a gauntlet made of plate iron, a throwing knife, 10 gold pieces and a gold ring. You put the knife and the gold pieces into your backpack, so you now have a throwing knife and 10 gold pieces. But do you want to try on the gauntlet, the ring, or leave these items and head north along the path?
Can you say what I can do again? Sorry.
Yeah, you can try on the gauntlet, which is like a big, like Thanos again. Try on a gold ring, or leave both of these items and head north.
Let's try the gauntlet.
Try on the gauntlet, page 374. You slip the gauntlet onto your hand and take hold of your sword. Slicing the air with it, you feel more than usually skilled with your weapon. You now possess a Gauntlet of Weapons skill, which allows you to add 1 point to all future dice rolls when computing attack strength. So you now have a skill of 13.
Okay. That's nice.
But as long as you wear it, so as long as no one takes it or you don't lose it, you've got some extra strength. Would you now like to try on the gold ring, or leave the gold ring and head north?
Let's the gold ring there.
You're going to leave it there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're going to ignore the gold ring and head north along the path to page 360.
Means you can't take it off in the toilet. Oh no.
Yeah, otherwise you lose it.
Oh no.
Okay, page 360.
360.
You've had a flawless run so far.
Yeah.
And we've still got 20 minutes to go until you beat Ninja's score, so let's see what happens. Walking along the narrow path, you suddenly hear the sharp crack of a twig breaking and the whispering of low voices. You draw your sword and wait anxiously with your back to a large oak tree. Then from behind the trees opposite you step 4 men and a woman dressed in green tunics. Each looks menacing, and they stand with their swords and axes in their hands. The young woman steps forward and tells you that you're trespassing on their territory, and you must pay a levy of 5 objects from your backpack or face the consequences. Do you wish to give them what they want, or spit on the ground in response and fight them? What would Crimirr the Great do?
And I fight them?
You can fight them.
Let's fight them.
Spit on the ground in response and fight them, page 104. You're itching for a fight, aren't you? You really want to fight some stuff. 104 to fight them. The bandit woman steps forward with her sword raised, shouting, "Death to the intruder!" She is their leader and you must fight her. She has a skill of 8 and a stamina of 6.
Yay. 22.
I got an 11. Not happy.
Uh-huh.
Oh no!
15.
Double ones.
Oh no.
10. Rubbish. Come on.
17.
That's more like it. I also got a 17.
Okay.
Nothing happens.
Oof. 15.
15 as well. Nothing happens.
Okay. Fuck. 15 again.
12.
Okay.
So she's dead. But now the 4 bandits step up, and they step up in pairs. You have to attack one and defend against the other. The first pair has the first bandit in the first pair has a skill of 7 and a stamina of 6. The next one has a skill of 6 and a stamina of 4.
Okay.
The second pair, the first bandit has a skill of 7 and a stamina of 5. And the second one has a skill of 5 and a stamina of 6. So which pair would you like to fight first?
The first one. And also I have a question. Can
Yeah.
I still use my luck when we fight to add 1 damage thing?
Yeah,
Yeah?
if you want to. Yeah. If you want to.
Yeah, I would like to try that.
Okay, let's
Well,
go. So
yeah.
the first one is going to hit you.
So, 20.
16. So you
And then
hit.
I can use my luck now.
Yeah. So you need to roll an 11 or below.
6.
Nice.
Perfect.
So he's on 2 stamina. And now the next one you need to defend against. So just roll as before.
Then 23.
10. So you successfully defend.
Yeah.
And now the first one's going to attack again.
20.
11. So he's dead. And now you need to defend against the other one.
Yeah. 22.
13. And now you're going to need to attack him.
Oof. 15.
17.
Oh.
Yes, I got a hit! I got a hit!
It's the first one.
I got a hit. So he hits you for 2.
No.
First hit of the episode, yes.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Finally.
You've made it 1 hour and 13 minutes and only just taken your first damage. More like that, please.
15.
10.
16.
15. He's dead. So now the second pair come up.
Yeah.
First one's gonna hit you.
22.
15. So you hit him.
19.
13.
Okay.
He's on 1. Oh, sorry. The next
No,
that
that's
was
defend.
the defending, wasn't it? Yikes.
Yeah.
Okay. So you defend and now you need to attack.
Ooh, 16.
14. So you hit him. He's on 1 health. Is he? No, he's dead now, isn't he? No, he's on 1 health. That's fine.
1 health. Yeah.
And then you need to defend against the next one.
20.
13. Successfully defended. Now you need to hit the first one again.
20 again.
15. So he's dead.
Ew.
And now the next one's like, oh, please, please don't kill me, please. He tries to get 1 hit in. Let's see.
22, and I would like to use my luck.
Yeah, I only rolled a 12, so...
Okay. And... Ooh, 9 for the luck.
Very nice. So you've got 9 luck now.
Yeah.
Basically need to do 1 more hit and he's dead.
Yeah. Ooh, 16.
16 as well. Nothing happens.
5, 6, 19.
11. He's dead. If you win, turn to page 311.
Yay.
That was a good fight.
That was, yeah.
It's a good fight.
Yeah.
A search of their clothing and pouches reveals nothing of interest apart from 2 gold pieces, which you put in your backpack. You set off north again along the path and soon notice the trees beginning to thin out on either side of the path. Eventually the path leads out of the trees and into a ploughed field. You are now out of Darkwood Forest. 204.
Okay.
I can't believe this.
Uh-huh.
The path leads through the field to a stone bridge over a clear stream. Beyond the bridge are the small cottages and wooden huts of a village. A sign on the bridge reads Stone Bridge. You cross the bridge and see 2 old dwarves with long white beards standing by a cottage looking at you. Do you have the hammerhead and handle with the letters G inscribed on them? I can't bloody believe this. Kay says talk like your mum. We all know what's coming, don't we? You turn to page 400.
400, okay.
Can you see how unimpressed I am? I'm so angry right now. You walk up to the old dwarves and you ask them to take you to Gillibrand. They eye you suspiciously but agree to do so, commenting on your wounds and your torn clothing. They say you got those in Darkwood Forest, I presume, says one of the dwarves, pointing at your various gashes on your body with his long clay pipe. Some people never learn. Adventurers are all the same. I can't see the sense in it myself. Wounds, I know, just one wound, a little scrape. A little scrape. You walk through the village behind the two dwarves and are aware of many dwarvish folk watching you. They begin to follow you and procession builds up behind you. There are lots of mutterings and whisperings among the crowd and expectant looks show on the faces. Soon you arrive at the foot of stone steps leading up to a stone building. Outside the building on an ornate wooden throne sits a small old man with a long beard. He is wearing a crown but he looks miserable and holds his head in his hands. You run up the steps and you take the hammerhead and the hammer handle from your backpack. At the sight of them, the old dwarf's eyes light up and he jumps to his feet. Taking them eagerly, he starts to shout, "My hammer, my hammer! We are all saved! Now, my people, we are ready to fight the trolls!" The whole crowd erupts into cheering, waving their axes and swords in the air. And you tell Gillibrand of Big Leg's misfortune and why you decided to continue his quest, and all the monsters that you've encountered on the way. Gillibrand listens and frowns at the news of Big Leg, his faithful servant. Then he opens a drawer in the base of the throne and reaches into it, pulling out a small silver box and a golden winged helmet. And he hands them to you. The helmet is worth hundreds of gold pieces. And you place it on your head. Another great roar of cheering erupts. Where is my mouse? What is happening?
We know.
You open the silver box and find dozens of jewels and gems. And you put these in your backpack and wave to the happy dwarves of Stonebridge. Your quest is over and you're now wealthy beyond your wildest dreams.
Yay.
Here we go. Are you ready? Oh,
yeah, I'm ready.
Are you ready for this?
Mm-hmm. Thank you. No need. Thank you. No, keep going.
Oh
Yeah.
my
thank
goodness.
You.
Can you believe it, guys? He's won again.
To be honest, I feel like
that was way
that
too
season
easy.
was, yeah, it was maybe a bit easier than Death Trap Dungeon.
Just a bit easier. Yeah, just a bit easier. But definitely the oh, what's happened there? We definitely still want victory music and we still want cheering. But that's definitely easier. But next season is not going to be easy. Next season is going to be really, really hard. So, unfortunately, Crimirr, even though you have won today, you're going to have to be the first adventurer back. I think that's only fair.
Yes.
I think that's fair.
Yes. Yeah.
Cool. Are you willing to be the first adventurer for Eye of the Dragon?
Yes. I want to, please.
It's going to be so hard. I'm going to kill you so much. Oh my goodness. So that was like a really short stream as well. We're done before 3 o'clock. That means I can go and do whatever I want now for my afternoon. So you've made it very easy and very quick for me. But that was like a flawless run. I don't know how you do it.
Well, I don't know, but like I have a question about the birds. What would happen if I like follow the crow or the vulture?
If you had gone to the vultures, you would have found a barbarian and you would have had to fight him.
Okay. Okay.
And if you'd have paid the crow, he would have just told you to go north.
Oh, okay.
Crimirr, keep this up and you're going to need to invest in some more bookshelves. I know.
Yeah.
Well, he's not won the season just yet.
Okay.
We've got one more adventurer. We've got to see if Colleen can beat you.
I believe in you, Colleen. I believe in you.
So that was 1 hour, 20 minutes and 10 seconds.
What was Ninja's time?
1 hour, 31 minutes and 23 seconds.
Ooh. Okay, that was.
So you did
okay.
it 11 minutes quicker.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
That's crazy. So,
Yeah.
Colleen just needs to beat you now.
Mm-hmm.
Do we
Good
think
luck,
she can
Colleen.
do it? Good luck, Colleen.
Maybe.
But yeah, if you win this season, you are going to win this book.
The book is pretty. I want it.
It's very nice.
Mhm.
And you get a signed one of these by Ian Livingston. And I'll send you some stickers as well. You'll get Gillibrand's hammer.
Yeah.
I won't send you a Pit Fiend because you've already got one. And I'll send you a bonus life as well. So I'll send you those if you win, of course. If you win,
if I win.
if you win, you'll get the book and some stickers and the signed
Yes.
postcard. Yeah,
But
I'm
also,
glad I
if I
ordered
win-
these. I'm glad that I ordered
Sorry?
these. I'm glad I
Yeah.
ordered the stickers because they're a lot smaller than I thought they would be. So yeah, I'm glad I got them just to see.
Yes.
Just to see. What were you gonna say? If you win,
Yeah, if I win, I also want you to write a little message like last time.
Okay.
It was nice. Yeah.
I will. I definitely will. Oh
That's
no,
all.
I've dropped all my stickers. Oh no. Oh
Oh,
no.
no.
Oh no. Oh, I think I'm probably going to keep the t-shirt for myself.
Yeah.
It's massive, but I'll probably just wear it when I'm exercising or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, the books are really nice. Like I love the style of these new ones. Like
Yeah.
I've got a lot of the older ones. Like my Forest of Doom looks like this.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah.
I want to replace all of mine with, well, not replace them, but also get these ones as well because
Yeah.
I love
They're
the
all
style of
shiny.
those. They're so shiny.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you win, you'll get the book and the postcard signed and some stickers.
Okay.
Cool. So that was
Good,
like a
yeah.
flawless run. I don't know how Colleen is going to top that. She's going to have to speed
Yeah.
run it. She's going to have to speed run it if she wants to win. She's going to have to speed run.
Yeah. I think
Speed run.
if she avoids wishing
The well.
Wheel?
Yeah.
Well,
The well
yeah.
is like a massive time waster.
and also the strange dragon, I forgot the name of the thing.
The wyvern.
Yeah, the wyvern.
Yeah.
I think it was
I think if she doesn't go down the well, if she, I hope she's not watching. If
Yeah,
she
no.
avoids the wyvern and avoids the fight with the bandits, I think she can
Yeah.
win. Yeah,
yeah.
that's all she would need to do. There
Yeah.
you go, Colleen. That's all you need to do. Beat Crimirr! Go on, beat him! I want to send some post to Colleen. Okay, well, I don't really know what else to do now. We've like gone so fast. I think what I'll do
Yeah.
is I will tell people about the next season that's coming. Let me just grab the book. So next season is I'm gonna reveal it right now because we've got the time. Next season is gonna be Eye of the Dragon, which is really difficult. Really difficult. Not even I've made it out.
Oh.
And I have tried, over the last couple of weeks, I've tried 5 times to beat this book. And I cannot beat it. I'm going to turn this confetti off. Actually, no, I'll leave it on. I will give you another victory fanfare and some more applause before we leave.
Thank you.
But we're gonna do Eye of the Dragon next time, and it's really hard. And I think it's actually going to be a much longer episodes as well. Like how maybe like 3 hours at least.
Oh gosh.
For people to go through, because well, that's if you don't die. But it's going to be a much longer adventure, much longer. It's so hard. It's so hard. That's what she said. That's but yes. So if you win, you're willing to come back and be the first adventurer.
Oh yes. I will probably die if you cannot even make it. I'm going to die. Like, yeah.
Yes. I can't wait to kill you off. No more Crimirr the Great.
Yeah.
But for now, let's bask in your glory. You have beat Ninja Monkey's score. You also have found both pieces of the hammer, made it out, and saved the dwarves. So you are victorious. Let's just give you some more claps.
Thank you.
And let's give you another shout out and just remind everybody who you are. You're Crimirr the Great.
I am Crimirr the Great.
And what do you do here on Twitch?
I play video games. Yeah. I haven't streamed in like 2 months now, but I'll be back. I swear, guys, I'll be back. Yeah, soon.
Cool. Well, I guess that's it. There's not a lot else to say. So thank you for coming on and absolutely nailing it. And I guess I'll see you next season.
Yeah.
What a short episode. But that was like way easy.
Yeah.
Oh well. I didn't realise it was going to be this easy for people. But you're obviously just a pro.
Yeah, that's
obviously just a pro. Okay, well, Ninja Monkey's going to be heartbroken that you beat him.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ninja. I love you.
I might send him something anyway, just for taking part. But yeah, I think I'm just going to get on with my day now. I'm going to go and do something else.
Yeah, enjoy your day.
Maybe you have got time to go and see your niece for her birthday after all.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Crimirr. I'm gonna say goodbye to you, and we're gonna end the stream, and I'm not gonna raid as usual. So, thank you, Crimirr. I'll catch up with you in a bit anyway. So I'm gonna end the call with you, but I'll catch you afterwards. All right.
Okay.
Thank you, Crimirr. Bye.
Thank you.
No
Bye.
worries. Thank you. Oh my goodness! I cannot believe he did it again. Can you believe it, guys? Can you bloody believe it? Can you bloody believe it? He's only gone and beaten Ninja Monkey's score. I'm gonna have to stop inviting him on. Such a short episode. That's an absolutely pro run of the Forest of Doom. I don't think I could have done it any quicker either. So we'll see if Colleen can do it. If Colleen is watching, all you've got to do is avoid that wyvern fight. Don't go down the well. Give the bandits some money and you'll win. She's got to speedrun it next week. So next week is going to be the finale of the season. Thank you to everyone who's redeemed Talk Like Your Mum today as well, because that was really good fun. And yeah, that was a very, very short episode. Join me again next week, where the final adventurer, which is going to be Colleen. We've already mentioned it. Going to be Colleen, my Twitch wife. I predict Colleen will be disqualified somehow. She's going to clean it. She's going to clean it somehow. She's going to do it. But yeah, thanks everyone for coming by and stopping by and watching that, and for getting involved with everything. I don't know what else to say. I'm like absolutely baffled as to how Crimirr has somehow possibly won this season again. But he did it fair and square. Didn't even need to have a teleportation bonus or anything like that. He did it fair and square. So again, thank you to Ian for writing this amazing book. Thank you to Sirenscape for all the sounds and music and letting me use that. And join me next week. When Colleen will be our final guest for this season, and then we're going to take a break so that I can work on the clips reel and work on the new music and the new sounds for the next season, which is going to be Eye of the Dragon. Where have I put the book? We're going to do Eye of the Dragon next season. There you go. So we're going to take a little break so I can do a clips reel, which I'm actually going to premiere live on YouTube again. Possibly on the 22nd, maybe? No, not 22nd, maybe the 29th. I'm not sure yet. But there will be a clips reel and we will premiere that on YouTube. So keep an eye out for that. And then we'll be back sometime in June? We're going to be back in June with season 3. That's crazy. Where is the year going? I can't believe that we've done 2 seasons already. But I am waffling again, so I'm just going to end the stream. We're not going to raid as usual. I'm just going to let you be free, my darlings. Go and consume whatever content you want to consume and have a great rest of your weekend. I am probably just going to go and play another game for a bit. Yeah, just going to go and enjoy my weekend. So yeah, bye guys. Go and enjoy. Thank you as always for popping by and watching. Such a short episode. 2 seasons already. Yeah, I know, that's gone so fast. Thanks, Crimirr, for being my guest today. Thank you for taking the time, and I will catch you soon. But yeah, such a short episode. Such a short episode. Bye, my lovelies. I'll see you next week.
It's tricky because the potential for this is very good. It's a bit like the drink one last time. It was like,
Are you ready?
yeah, go for it.
Ahead you see the Turner. Oh God, come on. The tunnel turns sharply. You see Tina Turner.
Yes! Finally went the right way.
rolling on a real bar.
Go west.
Let's have open it. Go west. Du-du-du-du-du. Gonna get DMCA'd if we carry on.
I'm gonna trust Beyonce again, but if Beyonce's wrong, I'm gonna switch to Rihanna instead.
To the left, to the left. West is death. West is death. West is death, my darlings. He went west before and he died. Gotta give you the sad trombone.
I feel like that noise follows me around my life.
Well, I was at 1, so that hit me pretty hard.
Oh, you dead?
Yeah.
It's not quite what you imagined it to be. No, it's not the Mario experience you'd hoped for. As you touch the door handle, it goes soft in your hand. And when you try to pull your hand away, you find it is glued to the handle. A giant fist.
Jesus Christ. Fucking Beyonce.
I've lost it. Rice and mats. Mice and rats. That's the one. Mice and rats. Did I say rice and mats?
Rice and mats are everywhere.
Rice and mats everywhere. Absolute shambles today, I tell you. I've got monkeys running this show. Monkeys.
Just come in here and yell. It's like those weird videos that you see on TikTok. Oh yeah, exactly. I've muted myself each time he's done it, but if I just leave it, you'll hear. He's just.
This is all a little bit much. I'm gonna stop and have lunch.
What provisions have you got? Tell us what you've got. When I've got my hair up like this, I feel like the little blue worm. If she'd have gone that way, she would have gone straight to the castle.
Yeah.
You turn the corner and almost bump straight into Tina Turner.
Yes!
No, wait, it's just two fierce-looking orcs, armed with morning stars and wearing leather armor. I mean,
Tina Turner, orcs, same
kind of
thing.
the same thing. with a strong bow.
A thrombo.
With his crossbow still
Thrombo.
aimed.
I'm going straight into the tunnel. I don't want to see his face for one more second. Because he's a dick.
Goodbye.
We do not like dicks over here. At least Colleen doesn't.
213. I love a. No, shush, no.
Someone clip that! Clip that! Clip that!
Bone ring. Oh my god. Casey.
Bone ring. A ring of boning. Well done, Crimirr! Yay! The timer doesn't matter anymore. He's the winner. Exactly. I cannot believe it. You made it out. The final episode, and Crimirr made it out.